Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. We're going down to the Lost City, first of all, because we need to do our quest right now. We gotta cure this darkness and get ourselves an amulet. It's pretty much our entire goal here, so I'm gonna go ahead and do Burst of Speed real quick, because I forgot to whenever I started up the game. I did summon myself a shadow already and stuff like that, and still no tower. I'm so sad. Anyway, continuing on, we're gonna go ahead and just destroy everything in here, and we're apparently on players 1. I keep forgetting to set it to players 8 whenever I reload the game. It's another thing I'm often forgetful about. So we're gonna, oh there, well those guys must have spawned on players 8, otherwise we would be one-shotting them. So I guess they didn't spawn. That's kind of an interesting thing, but yeah, anyway, we're gonna go ahead and kill them. Oh, lovely. I still do love the skill. Those guys still dying really easily. I have Magic Find Year on. I swapped the shields. So Spirit Shells on that one. I might get another Ancient's Pledge to put on the other side. We shall see in the future. Let my Shadow and Mercenary handle most of these guys. And I swapped out my gloves for some Magic Find gloves. So we have, it's about 120 something, I think. 10, 17, yeah, it's 126 Magic Find thanks to the Gold Dagger. I'm just gonna see what I can find. Hopefully we'll get some good stuff. And yeah, just tearing through these guys. These must have spawned whenever we came through the doorway. That's kind of weird that those other ones didn't spawn. I do not know the specific spawn mechanics as far as like how they spawn, like which direction and stuff like that, or how many blocks out, how many sections out, whatever, etc. I should probably look that up, but honestly that's kind of superfluous information for the most part. I mean, you could use it for like, well, not Andariel, not Diablo. I can't actually think of a place where you would use that. There's certain things that I suppose you could use it on, but yeah, like maybe getting the cube, that particular boss, or running certain areas I could see maybe being a thing. Oh, I ran out of mana there. Dirt. Oh, I need to pick up mana. Ugh. Let's go ahead and grab that. We'll fight barehand. We'll fight with our dagger for a little bit. We have 16 durability on it. We might as well use some of it. If it was ethereal, I wouldn't be doing that, but hey, if it's not ethereal, it's fine. Yeah, we'll stab you in the face. We don't really care about most of these enemies. They're just good experience and, well, good drops. So, yay, extra drop there. Okay, there we go. We used our mana because, well, frankly, I don't feel like getting cornered just yet. And our Shadow is still extremely tanky right now. There you go, Guardian finally getting hit. Eat him alive, grab some mana potion, and we'll start freeing our mercenary and stuff like that just by throwing these things into the middle of a crowd. Lovely. Goodbye. Still nothing too amazing from these. I should probably drink a potion, because I know that does irritate a few people whenever I don't. It's okay. I'll survive. I only die to really stupid stuff, not forgetting to use a potion. That and greed to try and get that one last hit on Diablo and let my mercenary do it instead. There you go. Good job. Not a huge threat. Ah! I think we actually blocked that first little poison little dart thing there. Although this second one has gotten its nice little hit on it. Thankfully, the duration on those, not super high. So, Health Shrine, yippee. Not that's going to help much. And we're going to have to take the Guardian toe-to-toe, because I don't feel like using another mana potion just yet. We're probably going to need it. Actually, we probably won't need it in here for a while. I could just be a little frivolous with those. And that's something I need to get a little bit better at, is my willingness to use potions. I am a little reluctant. It's just one of those things. I don't know why. It's just a habit of mine to not want to use potions. Let's go ahead and throw some of these in, just so we can start doing some random damage. There you go. And then we'll start focusing in on the Guardian. We are going to take a little bit of... Oh, we have a pillar between us and him. There you go. Ow. Get out of my way. There you go. And we'll start taking out this Guardian while they're facing off against a lightning enchanted minion. I'm glad I swapped the shields. That's at least a good thing for me. Because, yeah, lightning would hurt if we didn't have resist. It's still going to hurt a little bit, but... yeah, mostly it's going to hurt our... Oh, it's Spire Engine. Where was it? Oh, lightning must have come off the mercenary. Ew. Because I don't think they were hitting my... Well, it could have come off the Shadow as well. I was going to say, I don't think they were hitting the mercenary, but I could be wrong. Oh, how I hope this actually has... healing potion. Do we have an antidote in there? No, we don't. Of course not. I'm gonna identify this. Hopefully it's magic find. Nope, it's extra gold. Extra gold, not really useful for me. I mean, yeah, more gold is nice, and yeah, we'll be spending gold here and there. Not a lot on this one. We don't need to buy any like scepters or staves or anything like that, so we don't really have to worry about those too much. And there's our antidote potion. I'll go ahead and keep it around just in case we get oh, it's better. Bye. I could sell that for money as well, but alas, my ass, I'm not. So at least we've broken 130. Of course, I would like higher magic find than 130, but 130 this early on means that we're going to be getting magic find for the, well, pretty much rest of our character's lifespan here. So yeah, it gets pretty gnarly. If we get crushing blow is pretty much the only time I would really think about swapping out what we've got right now, because frankly what we've got right now is quite nice. So let's see, I saw the little black orb come from, I'm not going to deal with that crap. I forgot that was one of the rooms that spawns those stupid little sarcophaguses. That was a word I was trying to think of. Mana potion. We don't need to be worrying about using up mana potions. We can get plenty more in town. I need to keep reminding myself that. I have a mental weirdness about using potions and stuff like that. It's one of those things where it's like, too good to use club, and everything ends up in that too good to use club. It's really kind of tacky, and this should be the way down. Yeah, it is. So before we go down, I am going to put up a town portal, simply because I want to be a little bit safe here. We should be fine on potions for this. I'm going to do, let's see if I can use the trick. Nope, I can't quite cast it there. That must be like a dead zone. There we go. Let's see if I can cast it down there. Nope. Is it going to go around the corner and see if it can find anything? Nope, nothing there. There's the boss mob. I don't want to be right next to him, because, oh, let's get our shadow out. Ah, jeez. Heal, 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 heal. Mercenary, heal 2. There you go. That was a little bit of a shady situation. Thankfully, our shadow should be able to tank this for a little while. She's not going to be able to tank everything, but we're going to be able to get rid of most of these extra salamanders before she dies, so... yeah, just get in there, and there we go. Let's drop out another one right there so she can tank for us with this. Here, you stand on top of him, and I'll get rid of Fangskin, and then you can fight the rest of these guys. There you go. Good job. Fangskin still dropped Bupkis, but whatevs. We got plenty of potions from this, and mana potion goes there. And we used up way too many healing potions and stuff on that guy, mainly because I panicked there at the very beginning. It's okay, though. We can buy more of most of them in the town. The regular ones we can't. The light ones we can, so. And she might die. See her life ticking down. Amulet of the Viper. Back into town. We've got the stuff for the staff. And we're only 10 minutes in. We're doing good. Yeah, you got the amulet. Woohoo. And it's not a bad amulet. I mean, it's not great. It's not terrible either, though. So, if you are needing some resistances against poison, it's a good one, but I prefer my plus energy one. It just serves me better. So, yay. I do have resistance gloves still in there as well. There's our staff. Shouldn't need it for a minute, though. So I'm not going to really keep it in my inventory. I just drag it over there for some reason. Health and mana. And do we need scrolls? Yes. Okay. So I do need to get scrolls before I start diving down into the depths of the castle. And I do need to buy scrolls from you. I don't like how he's the only one that sells scrolls. It's kind of inconvenient to come over here. I always forget that he's the only one with scrolls. But we shall do what we can. And Eliza's actually doing fairly decent. She's keeping up with us in levels. We're level 23 as well. She's caught up to us. You may enter the palace. Yeah, welcome to the palace. Yeah, whatever. Let's continue on. I should go through and collect all their sound bites one of these days. I just can't be arsed. And also, technically I could just rip it from the game files. It's not hard to open up the MPQs, which is what the audio and stuff is stored in for Diablo 2. There's an MPQ viewer over on, I believe it's Frozen Keep. I'm not sure if that's still the website. It was the website before. But let's go ahead and kill all these little lovely buggers. And why are you guys just standing against the wall? It's gonna make it super easy for me. Oh, they're fighting brutes in there. If you're needing brutes for revives, this is a good place to come and get them. This and Act 4 are the best places. You can get them in Act 3, but they're a little bit swamped out by other things. So we leveled up. Yay. Brutes are those giant guys that they stun, and they, if I remember correctly, they do have Crushing Blow, but Crushing Blow against players is super ineffective, so you don't really notice it as a player, you just really notice it as someone who revives them. But let's keep on dodging through here. We don't really have to stop and worry about most of these guys. I will grab the waypoint. Oh wow, there is nothing in here. Usually there's at least some resistance. I'm going to say that, and I'm going to regret the next couple floors. So let's just keep diving through. Still not bad on the resistance. Usually there's something at least casting at me in there. But those are just melee guys. So let's see what we have as far as door number 1. Yeah, there's the guys I don't like. And we're going to gather ourselves a little bit of mana from it. If you wanted to, you could throw out that trap and close the door. And it would do some damage. It would do some work for you, but I'm not going to bother with it. I don't know where the super unique is here. He should be nearby. I have a feeling he's up in his little room. There is always a room right here. Sometimes he'll spawn in it. Oh, no, those are just normal invaders. Where is your daddy? I wanted to kill him for some extra stuff since we have Magic Find, but alas my ass, I'm not going to bother with it too long. Let's see. Just pick away and do it. You guys can fight that. Go, fight it. You guys gonna do any real damage to it? Not really. Let's do a blade along here. This area is kind of nice for the blades because they'll just kind of go along their nice little path and damage everything because there's a lot of straight lines in here. So, and Shadow, you are slowly having some issues there, so we'll give you a hand. Champion Ghoul Lord, they have a lot of life, so it's gonna churn up my mana, but they usually do drop at least 1 mana there, so regular Ghoul Lord, not as much of a threat. I'm surprised we didn't have a third with those guys. Grab some gold. Did we? Oh, we do have a third. Okay. There's the third. And there's our probably Shadow gonna go down. Yeah, she's going down. She's tanking everything, but she's gonna go down. She does regenerate life at a specific rate, so as long as she's not taking constant damage, she's good, but unfortunately she is taking constant damage whenever there's those stupid firewalls. Yeah, there she goes. Let's do another Shadow over there, just so she'll start going after the one that's actually a threat to us. Oh no, she went after the one that's right next to us. Okay. The one right next to us isn't a threat to us because we were both like focusing on that little bastard. This one over here could have cast Firewall on us from a distance and been a royal prick. Let's see. Hell Clans, not too tough. I guess I really wish I knew why the Shadow did not cast the throwing stars, the Blade Furies. It's supposed to cast the skill you have on your secondary, so it's throwing me off just a little bit. Mana Shrine. Ah, get away from me. Play with my Shadow. And now we finally get an amp damage. Yeah, the amp damage is off the bow is really inconsistent. Sometimes it'll burst up, sometimes it won't. But either way, it's kind of like, weirdness. There you go. Oh, there's another L rune for us. I will be picking up the L runes. I think I mentioned this before. I'll be picking them up simply because I have really bad luck finding L runes. So, yeah, stop running around, you jackweed. There you go. Take him out. And now it's casting it consistently, so whoop-de-doo. Okay, so we got a bunch in there. Let's lure them down onto the straight path. That way we can, take them out by just throwing off into the abyss and not have to worry about them running around in circles like that one lord was. Of course, they're staying over here. They're dicks. Die! Die, good lord. There we go. Shoo. But yeah, I have thought about doing other stupid builds. The Psychic one, it was mentioned in the comments recently. The Psychic one would be mostly Psychic Hammer and Mind Blast. I did think maybe in Nightmare I could use Venom and then convert things, but you don't get experience for things that are killed while they're converted. So maybe Nightmare get a Thorns Mercenary and start converting things with the Mind Blast. That way things attack them and then die with the Thorns, but they still would have the issue of ranged guys. Let's go with, since there's so many of them, let's go with some Blade Love. And it's not going all the way in because there we go. Some Blade Love on all these enemies while our Shadow tanks them. This blade is honestly proving its worth. It's not that bad. It just doesn't carry anything with it because it's considered an external entity. It's considered like one of the traps that you cast. So we have to be a little bit careful with that. Let's see, because we won't get like mana back from kills or anything with it. So more mana potions are going to be very important. I don't think this is the right path. I think we would have seen the little outcropping with my little dive up there, but we can double check just to make sure, because I don't want to have to come back down this one if I am wrong about that. Go, Shadow. Go. Go. Get up there. Don't run behind me. And I will be gathering extra mana potions. Oh, wow. Ran out of mana. I need to stop worrying about running out of mana and, yeah, not using a mana potion. We are getting plenty of them, apparently. Especially on Players 8, because Players 8 gives us a lot more drops. I need to just start drinking them. Drink the blue Kool-Aid. It tastes like berries! Okay, so you dead, and yeah, we're definitely not in the right one. It would have crooked over by now. Yoink. Go away. Let's grab the old chests. Do we see anything useful? No. And the reason I'm not using the alt for this is because, yeah, alt, you can't see everything. So, it's a junk pile, so we don't really need anything from it. Bye! We'll be able to get one more path on this run. Hopefully it's the right path. In fact, we will take the right path. And pray. Come on, come down here. Don't know why our Shadow's deciding to hide behind the mercenary. Probably because he can't get past it on the stairs. So we're going to have to tank for it. Unfortunate. Come on. Come on. Get out from in there. Get up here. Yeah, there you go. Lovely. Yeah, I generally want the Shadow to be in the front because it's just so much tankier than either me or my mercenary right now. Even whenever we hit like level 30 and stuff like that with the Shadow Master, it'll still be tankier than us. So yeah, letting it tank is pretty vital if you're doing any kind of like ranged build. So don't be afraid to just kind of step back, let the little bastard take all the hits, and not have to worry about any of this stuff. There you go, all you little buggers. Now, whenever we get into like hell difficulty and stuff like that, not quite so much. Can you... Yeah, thank you for waiting to shoot until I get over here. Yeah. Man, I'm getting a little salty at my mercenary. Get up here. Oh, that's the only thing I don't like about areas like this is that... Can I cast it? Thank you. Is that you have... Oh yeah, because the cooldown from the Shadow Master. I mean, Shadow Warrior. There is a cooldown on it, so you have to wait to cast anything else that has a cooldown. Let's see. Oh, come on. You could... Shadow Warrior... There you go. I mean, you could... Oh, I completely forgot where I was going with that train of thought. Sorry. You could recast the Shadow Warrior a lot, but... That's not where I was going with the thought, but whatever. My brain, it done farted. Attack the Shadow Warrior. Thank you. Let's see. Ghoul Lord. Now, the Shadow Master versus the Shadow Warrior, the Shadow Master gets resists, whereas if memory serves, the Shadow Warrior gets defense, yeah, and attack rating. So it gets a better chance to hit, whereas the Shadow Master just uses more stuff. So I think I will prefer the Shadow Master. Especially if we had the conversion one, it would just be straight up better for me. Because, well, I'm not going to be stronger than the enemies for the most part because, well, I'm untwinked. So, that's just kind of where we're sitting. Let's go ahead and use a little bit of healing there. Not that it's going to really hurt too much to stand in that fire. We have plenty of resists. Die, 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 die. Light mana potion, thank you. I do need to do that number. And check you, 8 energy. I think I prefer the cold resist one, so we'll just sell that. Boop and a boop. And I might as well drink one of you. Go! Go, Shadow! Now, speaking of Shadow, I have been thinking of doing a Final Fantasy VI playthrough as well, but I think I kind of want to do that on kind of like a marathon event kind of thing. For that, I'm referencing, like, I've thought about doing a marathon playthrough of Suikoden and stuff like that. It would be semi-blind, though. Do a marathon playthrough of Final Fantasy, starting from the first one and going all the way through, including Adventure and... I'm trying to remember the name of... Legends. There we go. I was trying to remember the name of the... Game Boy ones. Hey, Shadow, why you just chilling back there? Get the hell up here. I'm gonna have to. She was doing so good before, but now she's just kind of like, I don't feel like helping. But yeah, whatever. We can tank for a little bit. I do like how she gets the same armor types as you. You notice that she gets studded leather and a cap. I don't know if she's getting specifically... Oh. Fuck off. I have plenty of mana if you just stop draining it. Oh, come on. Get out of my way, you little bastards. Obstruction. Yummy. Go the hell away. Thank you. That was stupid. I'm sorry. That's the only thing I don't like about long, narrow hallways in this one, is things don't like working whenever they have long, narrow hallways. For some reason, you can't just squeeze around things. Right? That's probably one of the few things that Diablo 3 has that's an advantage, is that you can actually go through enemies. What is your stats? Defense. You are crap. What is your stats? If I can click on you. 1 to 2 fire damage. We'll take it. Let's go that, and we should be good. Oh, and dog barking. Okay, we'll take care of these ones down at the bottom. You take care of those ones up top. Because since you don't want to actually move, we will move you. So, that's one thing that I do like being able to cast them, is because I can put them where the hell I want them. So, yeah, you get to actually be on the front line since you seem to want to avoid actual conflict there, Shadow. And it works for me. And you get to die, probably, against this batch of enemies. I do wish we had a little bit more mana per kill. It would help out our kind of situation with the mana a little bit more. And I think this is going to be... I think it might be the right path. Yeah, it's the right path. Sweet! You see the crook there? The little doop and doop? Yeah, that usually is an indicator that it's the right path. Because if it's the wrong path, it's going into one of those little platform areas that has the treasure chest and usually a lightning, whatever, McGovern. There you go. Don't go running up there, you dumbass. I told you not to go running up there. But apparently she has a death wish. Let's put you all the way up there. See what you can do versus them. I don't know if she'll try coming back or if she'll stay up there fighting. Mercenary, am I not in your range to actually shoot these guys? Yeah, apparently not. Yeah, not in range for her to shoot those guys. I'm about to tell you to expletive off, you little bastards. Hit him. Thank you. Go up on top of him. A little bit of mana, and now we should just be able to just beat him the crap down. That's not a good spot for him to be, because that can actually occlude your ability to get drops from him. So yeah, not always the best thing to do is to kill things on stairs, or with Mephisto, you don't want to kill him on the like red fluid. So yay, Horizon's Journal into the portal, and we will probably be doing Duriel next time on Diablo 2. Let's see what the symbol is. Circle with a crescent underneath it. I forget which one that is, which direction that is, so we'll have to do the big wander too. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 2. Bye.